Right now, everyone's trying to build their own AI meeting brain. You've probably seen people combining tools like Otter, Fireflies, Notion, and ChatGPT, and somehow turn it into an AI that stores all the information that your team has ever spoken about. And to be quite honest with you, the idea is brilliant. Because if you think about it, if your AI knows everything your team has discussed, then suddenly you're not starting from zero every time you open your AI chat. But here's the problem. Actually building this is a little bit of a pain because you've got one tool recording the meeting, another storing notes, then you're having to copy things onto Notion, and 6 months later you're wondering where that one conversation actually went. So I started to look away where you could get the same idea without spending half my week maintaining it. And that's where I found HappyScribe. HappyScribe essentially gives you one place for your meetings, recordings, transcripts, and AI. And there are 3 things that make it very interesting. And number 1, it builds a knowledge base for you. You can have HappyScribe join a Zoom, Google Meet, or Microsoft Teams call, or you can upload recording once you've already made it. It transcribes a conversation, identifies speakers, creates the summary, pulls out action points, and keeps the whole thing inside your workspace. Your meeting starts to become useful later, which brings me to point 2. You can actually talk to your meetings. Let's say I had a client call 3 weeks ago, and I can't remember what we agreed on for the launch date. Normally, I'd have to find the recording, then open it, and then start scrubbing through an hour-long conversation. Instead, I can just ask HappyScribe, what did we agree on about the launch date? And it can pull the answer directly from the meeting transcript. And that's the part I think changes this from being a meeting note taker into something much more useful. Because I'm not just storing meetings anymore, I'm making them searchable. And the third point is probably one of the most important ones, especially if you work in an international team. Because the transcript doesn't rely on just a single model. HappyScribe uses multiple speech recognition engines, including Whisper and Speechmatics, and compares the results. Then HappyScribe gets another AI proofreading pass. So instead of taking one transcription model's answer first and calling it done, there are additional layers checking the result. And this becomes really useful when your meetings aren't just clean English throughout. HappyScribe supports over 100+ languages, so the same workflow can follow your team whether the conversation's in English, French, Spanish, German, or something else entirely. And honestly, this is where the system starts to make a lot of sense. Because the meeting is only the beginning. Because now, once the transcript exists, you can search it, ask questions about it, create summaries, pull action items, create different summary formats depending on the type of meeting, and then take that information and actually use it. So the meeting is no longer something that happened 10 AM on a Tuesday. It now becomes something your business can come back to. So if you've been looking at all these videos and building your own second AI brain, I think the idea is absolutely worth exploring. But you don't necessarily need to build the entire thing yourself. For most teams, I'd rather have the conversations captured automatically. And that's probably the biggest productivity upgrade of all.